Calisthenics and handstands are pretty cool. Just being able to move your body in incredible ways, being mobile, strong, coordinated, and balanced. One of the most common questions I get is, how long have you been training and how long does it take to get that good? I'm going to try and answer this question in the most truthful and honest way I can, but I'm gonna need some help. The thing is, it depends on so many factors and everyone is so different. How long did it take you to get a 10-second handstand?
Oh, that took a very long time. Many years.
6 months.
1.5 years. Be a bit over a month.
6 months.
2 years.
To a year. 2-3 months.
Half a year.
So I'm gonna try and give you the answer through the perspective of 10 different people with 10 different backgrounds. A PhD in electrical engineering.
In the fitness industry.
Study informatics.
Industrial economics.
Athletics. Environmental engineering. Mechanical engineering.
Different goal. The first goal were actually...
The first goal was the ring muscle up.
One-arm pull-up. In the handstand.
Planche push-ups.
Handstand. Then trying to do the pull-up. Handstand.
To learn any exercise.
Different bodies. Different motivation. Being able to do whatever I want with my body.
It really makes me happy.
Because I thought it was fun. It's fun to learn new skills.
I think I started because I saw a YouTube video of someone doing a planche push-up. This is the craziest thing I've seen in my entire life. I have to learn this.
The people are amazing. Finding what's unique for you. To become strong.
Do bodyweight training.
And different stories.
I have a scoliosis and that limits me. Your spine goes in an S-curve.
Perhaps you'll even find yourself in some of these people. My name is
Trude.
Peter. I'm Erik.
Sebastian.
Anita and Amaleen. Ellen.
Gulleik.
Sondre. I've been training for about 10 years now.
5.5 years.
3.5 years. 3 years.
5 years. 4 years to 3 years.
4th year.
Filming yourself is a good way to stay motivated. And looking at progress from way back, you just look at some videos on your phone and you're like, oh my god, I've gotten so much better.
Yeah, because you don't feel it in the moment because it's so slow.
Yeah.
But looking back 1 year...
Yeah, it feels really good.
Yeah. Any injuries?
Yeah, I've had injuries in both my forearms.
I've had wrist injuries, shoulder injuries.
I had a small, like a rotator cuff thing going on for a month or so, but...
Go doing something stupid.
Yeah, I've had a wrist injury.
Shoulder injury right now. Left wrist, and now I'm struggling with one shoulder. I've had some wrist issues.
Typical overload of the shoulder. I think my favorite skill is the front lever. Of those I can achieve, but by the coolest skills, I think it's definitely the planche.
Fair.
I try to train about 6 times a week, and they're about like 2-hour sessions, so about 12 hours then a week. Slowly shifted more into only doing calisthenics. Did some weightlifting before, but now it's only 6 times a week with calisthenics for 2 years then. I think training with weights, with pull-ups and dips in the beginning was a really big thing for me. That you can build a lot of explosiveness through that and focus on that a lot in the beginning, and it helps to translate into other exercises really easy.
As a coach, I have been lucky enough to have taken a part in all of these people's journeys.
Train 16 hours a week.
16?
Yes.
That's quite a lot.
Yes.
How many hours, how much of that is calisthenics?
Maybe 5.
5 hours a week. And the other ones are?
I do a lot of stuff. Dancing, cardio, running, strength training with weights, and everything. I'm not afraid of trying new stuff. And I like many stuff. I like bar tricking and floor work and strength training, so I like a lot of stuff. That when you're going to do a muscle up, that you need to have the false grip. I didn't know that in the beginning, that when you're going to do the slow muscle up, that you need to have that grip to make it.
Yeah, that's a big one. How much do you train? How often?
I think about between 5 to 6 times a week. Depends. Yeah.
And for how long?
It can be everything from 1 to 2 hours ish. Yeah.
How long to get your first 10-second handstand?
For me, handstand has been quite a difficult thing because I lack a lot of flexibility. So I think I used definitely up to a year just getting the hold. For sure, yeah. I think the coolest skill for me is the shrimp flip that I can do on the bar. But it requires a lot of mattresses and soft landing spots. Like that has been the main goal, just to try to master the pull-ups because I sucked at it when I began, and then mastering the muscle up and doing it on the rings and the bar, for sure, yeah.
Cool. In 2015, I started a local non-profit organization for calisthenics, handstanding and acrobatics with the goal of introducing the joy of movement to anyone, regardless of experience. What's your favorite skill?
Until quite recent, it's been pull. I've always liked the pull-up. But now I've started to do more push. I see like how it helps for the handstand and handstand push-ups and press. So I'm starting to enjoy push more now as well.
Did you have any major epiphanies along your journey?
Not really. It's been quite gradually just having progress all the way. It's not been like any big moments. It's just been like working out throughout the journey.
Yeah, so basically just staying consistent.
Yeah, more or less, definitely.
Yeah. Anything particular that helped you out with your injury?
I think maybe letting the body have some rest and not like pushing it, and then also strengthening the joints. And
what do you consider your speciality?
Well, again, that must be the handstand, because that's the one the exercise I'm most proficient in.
Coaching and following hundreds of eager students, all with their own ideas, motivation and foundations, has taught me a great deal of things. The most important of which is how different we all are. So what are your goals now?
Right now I guess my main goal is to then learn the one-arm handstand. That's kind of a long-term goal. So I'm currently just maintaining strength and trying to become a bit stronger. And yeah, practice the one-arm handstand.
Yeah. How different we learn, get motivated and respond to certain methods. How different we experience movement, how fast we learn, get stronger and grasp technical cues.
How much do you train in a week?
I train every day. Strength training, usually depending on if I'm focusing on skills or strength. Strength periods, I mostly do 6 sessions a week for like 1.5 hours. And other times, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, and the remaining days I do like skill work, handstands, acrobatics and stuff like this. So I would estimate probably like between 15 and 25 hours a week of practice / strength training. What are your goals now?
Now I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm really into handstand at the moment. It's actually taking up all my capacity. I'm dreaming, thinking handstands. And I think that's because it's not so long ago that I actually managed to be upside down for some seconds. So it has opened some doors so I can start to be a little bit creative, because it's a creative aspect with calisthenics that really appeals to me. So I like to explore and see what happens if you do this, can you then...
If you could travel back in time and give yourself one tip of advice, what would it be?
Probably to start earlier.
Have fun with it.
Focus more on gymnastics and climbing.
Yeah, set more specific goals.
Educate myself a lot more before trying to do and learn stuff. That saves a lot of time, I think.
Be patient.
To work on my flexibility because you can do a lot of things in calisthenics just by pure strength, but if you lack flexibility, it's a hinder for many exercises.
Start earlier, the calisthenics.
Watch more YouTube videos.
So my tip to you is just start.
Be with people that encourages you.
Find a goal that is attainable and measurable, because that makes it way easier to track your progress.
Yes, it's just have fun and be consistent.
I think it's like the beginning is the hardest part, because you don't really know anything and you look at all these people and they're doing all this crazy stuff, but thinking that people, they all started somewhere and you gotta start somewhere too.
Maybe try to learn from someone that can do more stuff than you and learn from them and take advice and have fun.
Just understand balance and motion and speed and everything. Yeah.
It's important to find something you like to do, if it's handstands or strength work, and if you like to do it, you'll become quite good at it, and it's fun to work with.
If I quit now, and where could I have been in 4 years?